Welcome to another video. It's Sunday morning. Haven't done anything video-wise all week, so it's all going to happen now. Always complaining about the lack of rain. It doesn't look good for the rest of the week. My friend the red-belly black snake is back at it. She is hiding in a pile of mulch. Probably nice and warm in there. She's a bit fat in the middle, so perhaps she's got some eggs. Three weeks into driving around Australia in a four-wheel drive truck that I built, COVID struck, so all the plans had to change. We ended up buying an abandoned dairy farm in northeast Victoria, fertile river fat country with billabongs all over the place. Home to a vast variety of wildlife. Join me as I explore the joys of small farming, the wonderful wildlife we have, and as I try to make sense of this crazy world we all live in. So apart from these herbs, which I've already started to pot up, I've got some beans, Blue Lake climbing beans. They'll be going out today, and two trays of zinnias, capsicum to seed. Might be a bit early for the capsicum, I'll wait and see. The Roma tomatoes, I've got 3 trays of Roma tomatoes. I've laid those on a bed of potting soil with some seeding soil on top of them, so I won't be potting these up. They'll go straight out onto a trellis that I've got down the back. I grow a bit of quite a few Roma tomatoes. The reason being is that, for a start, they're fantastic taste. It's an incredible taste, and that's enough of a reason in itself. The second reason of 3 is that they're a good sauce tomato, so I can keep them all year. I can pot them up, and I can plant them out, trellis them up, pick them. They're indeterminate, so I'm picking them for quite a while, so which also means that I'm not making all the sauce on one day or 1 week. I'm spreading it over a sort of couple of month period, and I can put it away and keep it going all year. The third reason is that due to their shape, there's no water puddling, and it's in a fruit fly area. That's fairly important when you're growing outside. You don't want any fruit to go rotten, because it just attracts the fruit flies in, and once they're on your plants, they're there for the season. So, like with a beefsteak tomato, which is puddles very easy on the top, so it's very susceptible to rot if you don't get them off the vine. You'll get a great crop in the first few weeks, and then the fruit fly will get into them, and the rest of the season is lost. So that's why I like the Roma. There are other tomatoes like the beefsteak, the mortgage lifter, and the Rouge de Marnande, the French version of the beefsteak. They're all the same. They have that indent in the top of the fruit, and that puddles with water, and it can go off very quickly. So, whilst ideal for glasshouse growing, where you're drip irrigating, not so good for outside. The Grosse Lissi is also, it's a big round, which apparently what Grosse Lissi is big and Lissi is round. Grosse Lissi is a big round red tomato, and water doesn't pull so much on that, so that's another good one in the fruit fly area. Cherry tomatoes also work well out in the open in these fruit fly areas. They don't seem to suffer very much from it at all. So as a result, I grow quite a few of those. There's a bit more handling for me, not as quite a good seller, but so I've just fed the 4 rabbits. They go male, female, male, female. And it's the 27th today, so they're about 5 days off giving birth. If they're pregnant, I don't know. They're certainly eating quite a lot. The big white one up at the end is, he cleans all that feed out. So I fill their hutch up with feed. It's mainly oats at the moment. And they demolish that in a day and a half. I've upped the water too, since it's starting to get a bit warm. During the winter, when the grass is really lush and green, they don't tend to drink any water at all, but now they're drinking quite a bit of water. I don't have any names, so this is a male. He wasn't successful the first round. He was the male I used to mate with the 2 females. He wasn't that successful. This one's a female, lovely grey, or some people call them blue. She's not quite as big, so anyway, we'll see if she's pregnant. It's another male. Up here at the end is the big cream. I think she's a big girl, that one. She's eating very, very heavily at the moment, so any luck she'll be pregnant. So we'll know in the next couple of days if she starts to nest or not. Be good. The spore on the bottom there. It's actually really surprises me the amount of waste that comes out of these rabbits, and it's just fantastic for the garden. So we've got killing a few stones. The rabbit poo is and urine soaked feed can go straight in the garden. So it's an immediate source of nutrients for me. Unlike the chooks, which need to be seasoned and broken down. It's a difference between birds process their protein very quickly because they need to fly, they need to be light, so they don't process things very, very well, as in sort of guano fertilizers, superphosphate fertilizers from bird poo. It's full of good stuff still, because the birds need to be light. They can't afford to have things sitting in their stomach and blobbing around the house doing nothing. They've got to fly to survive, so that's why that is. It's like the owls and the predators regurgitate pellets of all the stuff they don't want. That comes out very, very quickly, and that's all about keeping them light. Speaking of birds, it's that time of the year here with all the little ducks coming out. They're in a nest everywhere. I don't see where they nest, they hide away, but here we have a couple of wood ducks and their offspring for the year with a pelican. Keep them away from the pelican. They could consume them pretty easy. And a black duck with this little very productive little host of, what do we got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chicks paddling across the billabong. Well, strange things happen out in the country. I was just up there. There's a swallow's nest up in the rafters. I was sitting there having an afternoon beer, And a little swallow's egg has fallen from the nest. I was chased down by a swallow, so I don't know what he's gone now. A few days later I came across this little baby, tiny baby swallow that's just fallen out of the nest. This week I spent an hour or so wandering around with the big lens to see what I could find, and I found a few bits and pieces. I usually see all the good stuff when I don't have the lens with me, the camera going, so that's just the way it is. Thanks very much for watching to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I find it fulfills my creative needs to put these videos together, and it gives me a bit of time sitting down once a week. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'll catch you all later.